Welcome back to the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a product from Perfect 9 Darts, and these will be the Orbit darts. These are in 23 grams, which I purchased from Premier Darts. These retail at £69.99. It's just a new launch with Premier Darts. You've probably seen it on their social media pages. If you've not seen it on their social media, please follow Premier Darts and Perfect 9 Darts. So guys, let's do the usual. Get them on the table, get a good look at them, get them on the scales, get them over the board, do the recap and give them the ratings. First look at the Perfect 9 Orbit darts on the table. As you can see, the packaging is outstanding. You've got a nice little grey sleeve here telling you the 23 grams. You've got the Perfect 9 logo telling you that these darts are the Orbit. On the side you've got embossed "Aim for Perfection" on both sides. On the back you've got a little slogan: "The journey to darting perfection begins with the perfect darts." Packaging really nice. So we take the little sleeve off, if we can get a little sleeve off. And then again you've got a little box, Perfect 9 logo on it, Perfect 9 embossed at the bottom and at the top, nothing on the sides, and you've got a little pull tab. Pull that tab and there's your darts. Now if you've never had a set of Perfect 9 darts before, like me, I've never had a set, this is a stunning packaging. Firstly, let's take out the darts. You get 1, 2, 3 barrels already with the stems in them. You've got your flights in here. Well, you've got more than. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stems. So a spare set of stems, which is always good. Flights, sorry, stems. Spare set of flights. And you also get this little thing. This is a little darts stand. So you stick your darts in there. When you're not using them, you've got a little display for your darts. That is a really nice touch. And this is not cheap. This is solid. Very well made. It's a really nice little stand. Get the dirty mark off it. I like that, really like that. So, a little look at one of the flights before we get the barrels over. As you see, you've got your Perfect 9 logo on it. Fold it over and you've got a different colour. You've got the grey, the Perfect 9. Really nice flights. Quite a hard material, I'm going to say there, at least 100 microns, maybe even more. I don't know, it doesn't tell you on the box or on the packaging, unless there's something underneath there. I'll have a look in a minute. But measure the flights, they look like number 2s. Yes, they are number 2s, 36mm. So number 2s, that's what I use, so that's a good point for me. Sometimes you'll get number 2, sometimes you'll get number 6, all depends on what the manufacturer puts in with it. So, what we've been waiting for, a close-up of the barrel. Now, as you can see, it looks absolutely stunning. You've got the black point at the front, which I will measure before I forget. Looks 26mm. It's 27.2, so it's bigger than a 26mm. It's probably a 28mm point that's in it. You'll probably find it's 32mm point all over, but just pushed in to give you a 27.2 sticking out. And look at that barrel. That is absolutely banging. It's a cracking looking barrel. This is called the Hemisphere grip. And that's these bits here. See, little bits that are sticking out. It reminds me of like when you used to watch the Hunt for Red October and that. This, the landmines in the water. Oh, they're lovely. Really, really like that. The grip is... If you're not touching the hemisphere part of this, it's actually really smooth. That's the only bit you're getting, what I would say, a grip from. So depending on where you grip. But if you grip at the front, you're still catching it. If you grip in the middle, you're catching it. If you grip at the rear, you're catching it. It's really nice. It's a cracking looking dart. You look at that design there. Now, you've got, at the front of the dart, you've got the round nose. So you've got tiny little bit of land there, and then it's just all rounded, ball nose straight up to the diameter of the barrel. We'll see what the diameter of the barrel is. The diameter is 6.3. So it's quite a decent diameter. Quite a common size, that 6.3. Then you're coming up to this front hemisphere grip. Now, if you look, I'll try and get as close as possible here before I do the super close-up. You can see the dimples. Now, they've just been machined. Little drill coming in and bang, 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 drilling them out. But that's really smooth. There's not much grip there. I would say there's probably no grip there. My fingers are not catching any grip there. Same with this section here. But with the hemisphere grip, now these hemisphere grips are just raised studs. Looks like the collar of a punk rocker. But they're going to give you a good push. Really good push. I'm looking forward to getting these to the board. So you've got this hemisphere grip repeated once, twice and then 3 times on the barrel to give you a grip all the way up the barrel. You've also got a little micro ring groove at the rear coming up here. That's giving you some grip as well for rear grippers. But in between the hemisphere grip there is nothing. I'm not getting any grip. So this might give you a good grip when you get to the board, but we'll only know when we get to the throwing section. So let's measure the diameter, the length of the barrel. It's quite a tight stem, that. So the length of the barrel is 50mm. 50.050mm. So that's okay. The length of the stem. Length of the stem is 48.7. So take into account that's 50mm in the barrel. It's a long dart, but it is really, really nice. Laser etched Perfect 9 logo up the top. Inside you can see the thread. Can't really see inside it because it's coated black, but it's really, really nice. This coating is called Midnight Black coating. It's one of the nicest looking darts I've seen, just to look at. But will it throw good? We won't know. So what we'll do is, we'll get these super close up, then we'll get them on the scales, then we'll get them to the board. So here we have the close-up of the Orbit darts. As you can see, you get a good idea of how smooth the front of that barrel is. Just by here, you'll see the raised hemisphere grip. It's like a depth mine, you see it in the movies. You've got 3 different sections of that hemisphere grip. Then you come up to the rear of the barrel and you've just got the fine micro ring groove there. Perfect 9 logo. Taking you up to the stem. It's got Perfect 9 wrote on the stem. Then you've got the flights. Nice striking flights. So that is the close-up of the Orbit dart. Scales are all set up, set to 0. First dart, 22.99. Second dart, 23.00. And the third dart, 23.00. So one dart is 0.01 out. Absolutely bang on. Full setup, 24.95. So let's get them over the board and see how they perform. So, perfect 9. Got them all set up, got stems on, flights in, and they are massive. They are extremely long. I don't know how I'm going to get on with them because I think they're going to interfere with my throw because of the length, but we'll go and try. Oh. Now that second dart, the flight hit my collarbone when I was pulling it back, so I'm going to have to adjust my throwing. So I'm not pulling my arm back as far, so I can throw these, and they're going okay. They're going into the board, really nice. The grip, I'm going to describe it as quite a weird feeling in your hand, because you're only feeling the little studs that's popping out, called the hemisphere grip. That's all you're feeling. There is no grip from any other part of the barrel, and it just going to take a bit of getting used to. But as I was saying, they're going in the board really nice, and I think the shorter stem on these will be a really good dart. Price point of these is, I think it's $69.95 or $69.99, so just under £70, so it's not a cheap dart. But the quality of the dart is really, really nice. I'm not going to complain about the quality, just they're a really long dart. Oh, got that up moving. Not going to complain about that. Oh, I need to try with 16. You'll take it all day long. I've another 3 darts at the 19s, then go for the bull. Did he grip doing my Nathan Aspinall? I get a problem with gripping darts because I've got carpal tunnel. I've had the operation to get it fixed, but it wasn't a success. So sometimes I just can't grip a dart right. But as that's an unusual grip, I'm actually getting quite comfortable with it. I'm actually quite liking it. I like the way you can roll it in your finger. It feels nice. It's not an aggressive grip, but you know it's there. Oh, wild. So, let's get them all set up for the Scolia and show you the perform in the Scolia challenge.
You require 141. $97. require 44.
Oof.
12. You require 32. Game shot.
Hot tracks, bright lights, top down, skylights. The canvas wide open, yeah. Red shoes, gold chains, big hair, valet. The cameras are rolling. One shot, one dream. 6 hearts, one team. Cause we walk through the streets when we hit it to the beat on the Hollywood scene.
If you don't make it out to the party, don't stress, we can make it hotty. Turn the music up, turn the music up. Now listen, everybody. Let's make it tonight. I'm gonna take this town to the psycho flight. Let's make it tonight. I'm gonna take this town to the psycho flight.
Jet set, black cards, shut it down, fast cars. I'm ready for action. Penthouse, gold waves, palm trees, rose.
Let's recap on the Perfect 9 Orbit darts. As I said, these were a 23g version that I done. Purchased from Premier Darts. As you can see there, I'll put a link in the description where you can purchase these darts. They retail at £69.99. I'm going to go straight into the grip. Now the grip level on these is a 2.5 across the board. Yes, you get a good grip with the hemisphere section, but in between the hemisphere section you've got no grip. Yes, you've got the little dimples drilled in it, but you don't feel any grip from them. But you do get a real good grip from the hemisphere, which gives you the 2.5. You get a good push point from them. The dart in itself is long, so if you like a long dart, it's going to suit you. I would have to take that stem out and put it to either a medium or a short and just play about with it, and it's probably what I'm going to do because I did like throwing them. You could see from the Scolia section and the throwing section I was not getting bad results. It's a dart I've never used before and I was getting good results straight off the bat. Value for money. Now, $69.99. The packaging alone is immense. The little holder you get for your darts, classy touch. This is a 10 out of 10 for value for money. If you've not had a set of Perfect 9 darts, give these a go. If you think they will suit you, give them a go. Overall rating based on the RVB Echoes, they lose marks just because of the grip. So it's a 9 out of 10, but it's the only thing they lose marks on is the lack of grip in between the hemisphere bit. If there was a slightly more bit of grip in between the hemisphere grip, the little raised points, it would be probably a 10 out of 10. It would probably push the RVB Echoes, but it's a 9 out of 10 for me. Exceptional dart, absolutely exceptional dart. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's the first set of Perfect 9 darts I've done. Got it from Premier Darts. They've got, I think they've got 3 darts in the range on Premier Darts website. If you would like to buy these from Premier Darts, use the code TSC5 for the Scottish Cowboy 5. Get 5% off anything you order on the site. That'll get you a wee bit extra saving. That could maybe get you a set of stems or a set of flights that suit you. But guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Lots of more good videos coming. Lots of more. Oh, Italian today. I've got lots more videos coming. Hit that subscribe button. Get the notifications on. Hit the like. And I'll catch you on the next review. But before we go, keep enjoying your darts.